And good morning, everybody. Yeah, if you are headed south, good news for drivers. When you went to bed last night, 2 of 3 lanes were open. Now overnight, all 3 lanes open southbound. And this morning, we're able to get a really close look here at the tracks right above where this deadly derailment happened. You can see crews are working on this portion here right before that curve, right before the bridge along I-5. Boy, big news this morning, too, to have I-5 back open. Everything seems to be back to normal right here where this deadly crash happened. But take a look, too, at the moment last night when WashDOT crews lifted the last of the orange cones to allow traffic to get through all lanes. This marking the end of a long, painful closure for drivers on I-5. And it was about 4:45 yesterday when crews opened the first lane, allowing the first cars to get through. Drivers honking happily as they passed by, but as predicted, backups continued as 3 lanes squeezed to 2. After 3 days of detours, though, drivers were just happy to get through.
Going home, I'm looking forward to it, knowing that I get home in regular time, 45 minutes to an hour, and instead of 4 or 5 hours.
Also new this morning, we're learning that the CEO of Amtrak has now agreed to pay for all repairs, cleanup, and medical expenses here. That's huge. Governor Inslee calls it a significant commitment. Amtrak also agreeing to make positive train control operational in Washington State before the deadline of December 31st of next year. That function could have possibly prevented this crash. And as for the investigation this morning, the NTSB released this picture of engineers examining the data recorder, the so-called black box from the lead locomotive on Amtrak Train 501. That information obviously going to be crucial to the investigation. As we look live again here this morning, just before the curve where that deadly derailment happened, crews doing some sort of work here on the tracks and on the rail bed. We're going to try to figure out what exactly they are up to, but more work here this morning. I-5, though, the good news for drivers, back open southbound here through DuPont 3 days after that deadly derailment. Back to you for now.